Hello, it's Dr. Sara Bolden with Women First Rehabilitation, and today I want to speak to you about your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands are two triangular glands that sit on each side of your kidneys, one on each side, and they are responsible for kicking out certain hormones, like your fight or flight hormones. So if you have a very immediate need for adrenaline, your adrenal glands would do that. They are also responsible for producing cortisol, which is your stress response hormone. It is also responsible for aldosterone, which is your blood pressure stabilizing hormone, as well as your androgens, which are your sex hormones. These are primarily DHEA, which is going to convert to testosterone. So when the adrenal glands become overproductive, for instance, let's say high stress job or high stress environment like a pandemic or home stress, something like that, you're constantly kicking out cortisol. Cortisol unchecked can lead to a lot of different health problems: chronic fatigue, brain fog, insulin dysregulation. You might have trouble losing weight. You might have skin problems. You might have trouble with sleep. You might have trouble with if you're female, monthly cycles. And these can all be related to adrenal dysfunction. So what can you do about adrenal dysfunction? There might be a few things that you can do naturally, and that would be like as simple as you need at least 5 hours of undisturbed sleep. 5 hours of undisturbed sleep can help your adrenal glands. Also, regulating your stress. I mean, we've talked about this before, but it's not as easy as it is said. You need to be able to figure out ways to regulate your stress. That might be meditation, that might be prayer, that might be exercise, that might be appealing to your senses. So like essential oils or dimming the lights, avoiding electronics, things of that nature. Your diet is huge on helping your adrenal function, like limiting your sugar, limiting your carbs. That can actually help your adrenal function. Limiting your caffeine. We sometimes don't even realize what we are doing when we're having 2 or 3 or 4 cups of coffee in a day's time, or just caffeine from sodas and things of that nature. So you must limit those type of things as well. When you are able to do that and you see a difference, then that's great. But when you're not able to do those natural things and you are still struggling with your adrenal fatigue, there are things that you can do to kind of help monitor that. First of all, you'd want to know where your adrenals are right now. And there's a great little home test that we have in the clinic that you can do either blood or saliva. For cortisol, we usually do recommend a saliva test. And basically you take this at home, you would use a little vial. They give you the vials, but you spit into a vial and over the course of the day. So you might take 4 collections during the time, specific times during the day, and you submit those. They have a self-addressed paid envelope that you then submit it to, and you'll get the results. And the results come in like a little graph. So your cortisol is supposed to be a certain level or higher in the morning, and then as the day goes on, it's lower in the evening. And when that graph is showing signs of dysfunction, then we can then address more specifically what to do when your cortisol is not doing the right thing. If you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm really struggling with just general weight and I might need my thyroid checked, I want my adrenals checked, I want different hormonal levels checked, then maybe using the weight management kit. It's also a home kit. It's a finger prick blood spot test as well as the saliva test, and that gives you a little bit more of a comprehensive look at what might be going on with your body. So that is a tiny bit of education on your adrenal function, and I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to know more about how to get these home kits, give our clinic a call, Women First Rehabilitation, 770-485-7411.